I ain't playing with your ass. Don't call up and play with me. I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts. Cut that bitch off.
Got that potent, stinking, smoking, drinking Hennessy. It got me thinking, bitch, shut up. You hear me speaking. Couple shots and now we tweaking. Get you right before the weekend, bitch. Don't keep the people geeking. Different topics, yeah. We got the info, knowledge. We gon' drop it. Factuals, pop a bottle open, have a glass or two. Factuals, speaking my mind. That's what the yak could do. Factuals, yeah, the conversation can get sexual. We kick the facts to you. That's what them niggas scared to do. We ain't come in the front. You can tell by the chat. This for the white and the black. We off the yakety yak. Pouring shots in my cup, we gon' throw a few back. We ain't come here to stunt, we came for yakety yak, bitch. This that yakety yak shit, yeah. This that yakety yak shit. Bitch on, he got that yakety yak shit, yeah. We came to yakety yak, bitch.
Yo, what up? What it is? What it do? Yakety? Oh shit, I'm about to say yakety yak. I did it on purpose.
That's still the name of the
I did it on
Facebook
purpose.
page,
Nah, good morning, good evening, good night. Got our bottles. Make sure you got your good rights. We hashtag factuals now. We used to be yakety yak. Make sure y'all converting it with us. We live with me, your host Vision, the man and the meaning. What up? Got my co-host B-Dinero.
What up, Dinero, DBIC, the $1 billion man. What's good? Let's get money. You know what it is.
Got the wild Targaryen in the building.
Fuck y'all tonight. I'm drinking.
Oh, shit. Damn, that was a nice little intro you got there. We got the diva in the building.
Mouthful.
Oh, shit.
As usual.
Oh.
You know what? That's strike two for you.
That's fire.
What do you get for strike three?
I've been in the bullpen warming up all evening.
We got
You might be ready to be a bad one. What you got for him?
Dominant say what up
niggas tonight?
You know what?
Dominant say what up to the people.
I said what's cracking, man. Let's go.
Alright. We got Marcy in the building.
What's goody?
Alright, we got returning Skip.
J Connects in the flesh on deck.
Honorable mention, we got Sunny Moon and we got the OG, we got the triple OG in the building.
Triple OG.
Triple OG in the
Yo, bring
building.
some this way, OG.
Don't say my
OG,
name.
bring some this way.
We gotta be in the
Can I hit
building.
something with you, OG? Triple OG?
So, right now we're gonna get into our non-paying sponsors.
And we can't forget about our DJ
Oh, no,
that really
shit,
don't on the camera on the one
damn.
behind the scenes.
Main-
So disrespectful.
Shit.
What up?
So disrespectful.
I'll tell you, I'm gonna take a double shot for you, know what I mean? Because I just fucked up on that one. That's my bad. DJ Young, really though, in the building. Twin Star in the building.
Yo, what's up?
Alright, I gotta take that double shot, fam. I fucked up on that one. That's me, but I'm gonna blame it on one of them. That's how I do. Alright. Good, G.
Didn't sound like that was too small.
I know, right?
But anyway, as we continue on.
We proceed. Yo.
Yeah, man.
Alright. So let's get into our non-paying sponsors, Twin Star. We got Twin Star Music. Holla at DJ Young Really Though on IG. If you want your beats, if you want your video shot, if you want your studio time, holla at DJ Young Really Though on IG. Holla at him at Twin Star. What's that? twinstar@gmail.com. Twin Star Music. ENT at gmail.com. Get into
Also, like we always like to do, man, if you like to enjoy your sorrows with the nice sorrow champagne blend, brought to you exclusively by Alpha and sold in all New York City liquor stores. And also, One Life for Leisure clothing that you can get at onelifeleisureclothing.com. And also, you know, my man Marcy repping his motherfucking Choose Your Footprint, you know what I'm saying? Good logo. Soulmates, you know what I'm saying? They got some shit popping over there. You might want to check them out.
That shit
you know
is
what I'm
so
saying? He a humble brag, you know what I'm saying? He don't really say nothing. He just keep on showing up with exclusive prototype items every fucking week. So you know what I'm saying? This is how he moves. So, and once again, you know what I'm saying, our local corner stores, you know what I'm saying, turning them EBT cards into 65 cents on the dollar, you know what I'm saying, giving us credit on our Lucy's and that thin sliced turkey, you know what I'm saying, so shout out to Octa supporting our community.
Need that chopped cheese.
You know what I'm saying, that thin slice, you know, I don't do the ham.
Butter rolls for $1.
All right, you got Lucy, give me a short, you know what I'm saying, and as always, we want to introduce
As a
our
matter of fact,
very special guest, you know what I'm saying, live from the motherfucking prairie.
West.
You know what I'm saying, live from the Wild West, 6-shooter style.
go ahead and make my day punk. Alright, so
exactly.
everybody tickety tap, pass it around. And tap over there.
I don't like your energy today, motherfucker.
Let's talk about it. Talk about it. So that means you crack the bottle.
You know what?
Crack it open.
Yeah, what? Nigga, I know what.
Well, you know what?
Oh shit.
We don't got time to talk about it.
We ain't got time to talk about it.
No, we don't.
Well, shit, we had plenty of time to do everything else
We
today.
had to wait on your ass.
I'll talk about it.
We had to wait on your ass.
Talk about it.
We need that energy.
That's what I'm talking
Come in
about.
here with your hair all
There
wild
we
looking
go.
like.
I will late.
Come in here.
All right.
Why
He
your hair
said
looking like that?
9:15, because it's
was-
Black
it was
History Month.
8:45.
God damn it,
Oh,
I'm being
you
all
sure you
natural
ain't just
today.
come
Mardi
from
Gras
a nice
party was
wear
Black
out?
History.
Because it looked like you had your hair styled. And you just,
sweated it all out.
You got more out.
Right.
And now you're showing up.
Little
Hey,
shit.
hey, stop putting me on blast. Chill out, chill out.
Smell like a couple of positions.
The
I'm
shit
swinging
goes
for the
down.
fences every trip, baby.
You make that in the night.
Listen.
So, first
Just
of all,
because you
I
spray
was,
Gucci guilty don't mean you don't smell like Gucci.
you know what?
Let's get into that
What
topic.
you said?
Let's get into that topic.
Look, nigga was
We
pulling
can
that
talk
hair,
about-
right?
What?
Because you like that shit. That's why he pulled that little curls out. What you got going there before you got
Is
to
that
the
a sex
crib?
doll? Is that a person?
Pass.
No, I'm gonna pray.
You gonna pray?
I'm praying in silence. Okay?
While he had you calling God?
No. Damn it.
Saying shit like Jesus?
Mary, Casey, and JoJo.
Yeah.
Oh.
What we talking about?
What's the
God
first
damn.
topic for tonight?
First topic.
For the night.
Guess who's coming back? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Yo, that was always one of my favorite shows. Martin's coming back, and I gotta give a salute to Gina. Her name will for always be Gina, even though she married by what's
Tisha Campbell.
It's Dwayne.
Dwayne Martin, above the rim. Know what I mean? So basically, salute to her for agreeing to do that.
More
But
niggas troubles tonight. Tell me when to stop, brother.
oh shit, for all that.
That's how you feel
I
tonight,
ain't saying nothing. So
brother?
basically,
Yo, somebody grab me a red
salute to
cup.
her
I'm
for
sending
not
them.
being
Can I get a
soft.
red cup and some ice, please,
Nigga.
brother? Go ahead, motherfucker. I didn't sign in this motherfucking chair for the whole show and motherfucker got him out. I'm ready to turn my
About to turn.
I see, turn it up.
Right.
Yes, sir.
But salute to her. But I'm not sure if the show gonna be the same without Tommy. But it can't be the same without Tommy.
I'm still gonna be
It
good.
wouldn't be the same anyway. 'Cause like all the
Oh, he
time,
died, that's
it's
right,
a
he
new
died,
era,
man.
man. It's a new time. It's not gonna be. You know, hopefully they bring that
Shit.
same energy, but
Fuck
it's not.
that. Martin's a funny
Oh, the same
But
people.
remember, Cole is a questionable one. Because you know Cole and Martin didn't.
Well, Cole ain't that questionable because TMZ had that nigga on a motherfucking Honda Civic car lot selling cars.
But he was
Yeah.
good.
But and he was talking mad
owned
shit
it.
about Tommy.
He owned it.
Let me get a cue.
No. He ain't saying nothing about owning it.
He owned the joint.
He ain't saying
Nah,
nothing
he ain't
about
own it. He don't
owning
own
That's why he owned
No,
the joint.
No,
He don't own it.
He was out there selling cars. Hybrids.
That money-
Four doors.
So
They're making a living. I ain't mad at him.
So no one gonna bring up the fact that she was accusing.
Of harassment.
Yeah.
And, but other chicks they step up and back her.
Since I know you ain't
Boy,
gonna hit a
back
whole
her.
cup.
Just hit that one shot. Say, well,
can
no,
sip
you
that.
gotta do that.
Since I know you ain't gonna hit a whole cup, that's just you just sip. You ain't
Either
gotta
that,
drink
either
it
that,
all.
or you doing
You know how
initiation.
much sugar is in this?
Yes.
I don't
1.2
need that right
grams.
now.
Nigga, how many crunches you did? No.
Y'all think I'm joking about
It's a nice
this.
watch.
She's probably not gonna fuck with it.
Listen, I ain't mad at you, man.
That shit
I'm
gonna
really
sit
trying
there
to
watch.
stick
That
to
shit
my
gonna sit
guns
there.
here.
It's
Alright,
not.
nah,
It's
we
not
ain't
gonna
gonna
sit
let's do
there
that.
too long. I'll tell you that.
Hard work ain't easy work, right?
So,
What easy work?
I said hard work ain't easy work.
Oh, no pain,
So-
no gain.
But anyway, as my
Yeah.
man Jay Connects was saying,
Yeah, I mean, in this day and time of every woman screaming "Me Too" and every man being accused of sexual hell, I don't know. I think I might get accused. I'm waiting for somebody to come out on me, and it could come at any time, right? And I'm just wondering, in this day and age, you know, for her to accuse him of that and then now to come and do a show with him and get money, is that meaning that the accusation was never valid, or does that mean that the money is more important than the accusation? What are we saying?
What I would say is this.
That money talking.
There you go.
Exactly.
Always
money
happens.
talks and
Always happens.
money talks and where's her career?
But she should be good. Shouldn't she be good? I mean, she got
like two, 3 shows on syndication. Like she got My Wife and Kids.
Yeah.
She not doing
that other shit with
not doing
And she got the shit with Kevin Hart. But what is she doing right now?
It don't matter. She getting the residual money. She good.
I mean, to get her back in the fold. I mean, like
what he's saying is it ain't the money.
Who said she want to get back in the fold? Except
why wouldn't she want to get back?
So you saying it's more about the fame? It's more about the prestige and
I think it's more about the prestige. You know what I mean? Like, yo, Martin is huge, and for Martin to come back out, yo, these kids nowadays, some of them know who Martin is or know about the show Martin. You know what I mean? So like for that to come back out, they're gonna see what it was. You know what I mean? So like, I think it's more about that. I think it's more about the prestige.
But how? So what does that mean though? Does that mean that all these women that's coming out now in a couple years,
fame and money over? You know what I mean? So she ain't getting that off a lawsuit. So how else you gonna get the money off this nigga?
work with her?
Nigga, exactly. So it's like, yo, I couldn't bust your ass. If you can't beat them, join them type shit, right?
Did she devalue the movement?
She devalued her movement against him, not the movement. The Me Too movement, put it like this. And I know I said I wasn't gonna take it, but alright, never mind. I ain't gonna take it. I was gonna say that whole Ayanna Jackson bitch, son, like the one who accused Tupac of rape.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So that's the Me Too shit. You know what I mean? Like, and that's how I feel about that. Like, yo, I do think that a lot of these chicks that's coming out saying that they've been touched have been touched. But a lot of them that's coming out saying they've been touched haven't been touched.
Right.
Like, she did.
Or didn't have a problem
Or didn't have a problem getting
when it was
touched.
happening.
She did what she wanted to do in that situation.
Who, Tisha Campbell?
No.
No, he's
But to flip back to Tisha Campbell, like, I'm not sure who was having with her more. Like, who knows? Like, she started out in a higher level than him, and then he shot it up. He shot up above her. You know what I mean? Because of when the whole house party.
Say that because
Party.
He was an extra on House Party.
Yeah, House Party. She was more.
Extra.
I ain't gonna say extra.
He wasn't. I mean, he wasn't.
She was more of a. She had more of a star.
More of a name. Yeah.
But here's the thing. By the time they got the Martin nigga, the show was called Martin. So she knew her role coming in.
Because of Def Comedy Jam.
You know what I'm saying? She knew her role coming in. So Martin had been blew past her. And then it had nothing to do with the what's name. Remember he had Bad Boys and all that shit.
Bad Boys came out.
That was after Martin, during Martin, the first one.
That was during, but that was already like season 3. Yeah, it was already after the start.
So what I'm saying is like, yo, she started out above him. Martin was here, she was here, and he said, "What's up?" And he just like pieced out on her, son. Like, he was out. Like, when Martin took off, that nigga took the fuck off. So, like, it wasn't even a game. Like, Def Comedy Jam, that shit shot him through the roof.
I think it was exciting. I think
she was like a really star in house parties and
I
Martin, like their parts
She was kids loved it. She had way more screen time than Martin did. House Party. Think about that shit.
Play, don't play.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, he right. Let's move to the next one.
Well, you touched on Ayanna Jackson during the Martin segment. So do you want to go into it? You want to?
Nah, I don't want to get that bitch no fucking
I don't even know.
Fuck up, man. Fuck Vlad, and fuck Vlad too, man.
Blocked.
Your topic. Anyway, moving on. We had something here about the B-Mo police and this money controversy.
Yeah. So the B-Mo, what's happening is, I'm not sure if y'all heard about it, but so basically, the Baltimore police are under heavy investigation. A lot of them are getting charged, and a lot of police are snitching on other police now, which never really happens because of the fact that with the whole the take the guns off, the toy guns off the shelf campaign and everything like that, they kept a lot of the guns.
They did what?
I didn't touch
What they did was, this was it.
Put it on the rocks.
They arrested.
She's saying you can put that on the rocks.
Oh, you're not.
So basically, what they did was a lot of people that they arrested for drugs. They kept the drugs and sold them.
Free one.
So they made money off the drugs they kept and sold, that they busted and sold. Then off of the toy guns and BB guns, they were told by the higher ups to keep those guns in case they get into shootouts with suspects who don't have guns and they kill them, and they could plant the guns on them. So they were riding around with toy guns and BB guns in their cars so they could plant them on suspects once they shoot them and kill them. They could say that they had weapons on them and they felt threatened.
Wow.
So this is a lot of what's going on. I think this is what's going on, not just in Baltimore though. I think this is what's going on in a lot of these damn precincts. You know what I mean? Because cops stick together, but when shit like this come down and they get found out about it, that's when they can start saying, oh, nah, him. So until you really infiltrate these damn police stations, they're not going to say him. They're going to be like, nah, we don't know what you're talking about. But they got found out. And it's really easy to find out the
Hey,
cops.
can I ask the host one question about that, though?
Yeah. That's the OG talk, triple OG talk.
Yeah. What difference does that make when they kill somebody and they go to trial, they still get found out guilty?
And to me, it doesn't make a difference. Because if they're going to get found out guilty, then it was all for nothing anyway. But it's all about the exposure of what was said, because now other cops are actually saying that this shit is real. That's the only difference in it now. Cops that are actually on the force still, not cops that are retired or stepped down months ago. You know what I mean? And also the chief of police just stepped down like about a month ago because of all this shit was going on.
He was forced out.
Well, he was forced out. He was forced to step down. He stepped down. He was forced to step down.
He was forced out.
But he got a chance. He got a choice to step down.
No,
Other people,
you don't have a choice. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
nigga, you have a choice to step down or get taken down. Like how they say, get down and lay down. What was that? What was that?
You don't confuse movies with
Say property.
Don't confuse movies with real life.
No.
Once your higher ups come to you, look, this is the option.
The option.
No, there is no choice. You're going to.
No.
So it's either you do this way. Like you see this corporate America all the time.
That's the same thing I'm saying.
I would say this is my approach on that. That is the opportunity for negotiation. Because one, you don't know who else I can take down with me. Mm-hmm. Do you want to give me a nice severance package so I can go quietly?
And I'm gonna help
Do you want to file? Do you want a lawsuit? Do you want us all to go?
That's how this nigga thinks.
Do you want how you want to do it?
But we can.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go.
No. Watch.
Yeah,
Being that you want to mix it up, that I love that. Exactly. You bring that to the forefront. They already have that on paper.
That list.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like even if they're already.
But to his point, what makes you think I don't have mine?
But that's cool. Your point doesn't matter at this point. This is what you're missing. Because by the time
know your words.
in most cases, it's not done without research. Now, I mean, it's already, all right, you're tied to this, and this, but guess what? We're giving you the opportunity to step down when we're firing them. That's what people are missing. I get what you're saying, but it's non-negotiable.
Adoption is a choice by definition.
The fact that I'm leaving is not negotiable. That's how I'm leaving. Am I leaving with my name in the Baltimore Sun? Or am I leaving on some like, okay, we parting ways?
That's on you, but 9 times out of 10, with them positioning it that way for you, they already got them. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what people miss.
Yeah.
Are you hearing what? Alright, so they said the option is a choice by definition, which is true.
It's not spoken by somebody who works in HR.
But the end result will be the same.
That's somebody in HR.
Yeah. So what do you think?
No comment. We going on to the next?
I give a shit. It's just
Well, what's this when Tamir Rice got popped? Let's go.
take my what? Oh, it's my phone. Oh.
What's next? Hey man, we kind of discussed this a little bit before the show, so we'll just get into it. Does a submissive woman still exist in today's society?
I think we talking about the champ.
We're gonna let the diva tackle this one first.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
man. I keep displaying. Like, ain't no fucking
First
yes.
of all, let me explain. Can
All
I
right,
give me my?
That was a 47-second
Pause.
pause.
I
said
gave
one
my
for you.
answer. Now let me say my piece.
You ain't even been drinking.
So, submissive women do still exist in this society. Based on how their morals and values are, you can tell. Like, some of them may have that sister girl attitude, like, I ain't doing this for a man, I ain't doing that for a man. But some women are very settled and brought up with a good character where they are submissive. Now,
Winners.
the thing is, to what degree of being submissive? Now, there's a degree where you're submissive or you're being pushed over.
We did be submissive.
So, what?
God damn.
My thing is, being a submissive woman is being there for your man. As far as, okay, yes, she does to a real man. Absolutely. Thank you.
What was the
sis.
comment? Can you
She
read
said,
the
I'm
comment?
sorry.
No. We'll check that in a second. We'll check
Comment
that in a
is, yes, she does to a real man. So any woman who knows that her man is doing what he's supposed to do at home is submissive to that man. Like, she'll do the cooking, she'll do the cleaning. He got to make sure he take care of home. He's a provider. He is the man of the house. He knows his role. She knows her role. But as one in a unity, you all have to know your place too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I feel a submissive woman is.
What's a man's place?
As far as being the provider, being the man in the relationship, taking leadership when it comes necessary.
And don't forget that
Because-
question. I gotta finish that, and I'm gonna ask something after that.
Okay. So therefore, because I mean, any man can be a provider, but he may not know how to treat his woman or love his woman the way he should. So being a man is a whole package. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be the provider. You got to be the whole package.
Okay, so what is to a real man mean then? What is a real man?
I
That's
just
what
said
she
it.
said.
Just answer.
No, because. No.
Elaborate.
Wait. Chill.
Listen,
Go ahead.
listen. My point on that is, females always saying to what a real man is. So how can you define what a real man is? Like, a real man to you may be something different to her or to somebody else.
But she's speaking from her perspective.
From her perspective. So she said.
But how can you say no though?
I'm not saying no.
But you did though.
I never said no.
You did.
You did.
We got 7 witnesses. What you
And a video
what you
camera.
in your face for?
But
What did I
to
say?
speak to J30 saying, to speak to Vision, isn't it like you're submissive within your comfort?
No.
So if I tell
may not
you,
be comfortable with cooking for a man every
right,
day.
but okay, you
But
talking
because
about
I know
cooking
that
and
my-
cleaning,
but-
but if I bring home 2 women and I say, listen,
Hold the
submit,
fuck up.
no, right, so
Oh, no, I'm just Now,
Okay.
see, that ain't being a man.
Why?
That's bullshit.
So-
How is bringing 2 other women in your household, your place of sanctuary, your place that you share your crib with your woman? When you bring 2 other females in there, that's disrespectful. So why is that not disrespectful?
What if they're
Hold on,
also
Hold
my
on.
wives too though? Like
Right.
in the Eastern culture and certain
Okay, see,
religious.
now y'all going so left.
I won't even go that hard. I won't even go that hard. I'll go this hard.
That's
I'll go-
completely left
Hold on, wait.
because
Hold on, hold on.
Hold on, T. I'll let you rock.
my thing is, y'all ask what being submissive is.
But
As a woman in this society,
Right. But
okay?
now,
So, this is my perspective. Because
Right.
I don't get down with
But
the
that's-
sharing my man
but
shit.
that's your
stuff
household.
with
That's the
1
point,
plus
right?
1 shit and with Scissor the fuck
But
saying
that's
on
your
the radio and
household.
shit. No, fuck that shit.
But only,
but listen,
only
you can't
when a
say
real man loves
let
sister.
me. Hold on, watch this.
But see, society has made it so necessary that it's okay for a woman to share their man.
Now,
I'm not okay with
I'm
that
not
shit.
saying society. What I will say, everybody's situation is different, and that's the reason why.
And-
Let
right.
me speak. To his point, he said at your level of comfort, because I know men who are married and their woman is more aggressive than a dude when it comes down to another female coming in the house. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's to your comfort.
But I never said it wasn't to anyone else
But you also jumped out there and said, how is him bringing home 2 women respectful to his household? But if that's what the woman is expecting, you can't take that approach.
Right. Okay, and I get that. But again, from my perspective,
That's not what you did, though.
Okay, but that's
Well, that's
not
what
my.
we said,
First
right?
of all, I said
Within
that
your
wouldn't
comfort
zone.
fly
Within your
in my
comfort zone.
household.
Within
That's
your
not my
comfort.
comfort zone.
I think it's more about not
So-
even a comfort zone, just the parameters around your relationship. Like,
Right.
if you're in a relationship that's like that, then yeah,
that's
part
what
of
I'm
being
saying.
submissive.
That's
if
what I'm
you're
saying.
not in a relationship,
Then you wouldn't know.
then that's not
your
really
thing.
part of being
Right.
submissive.
But for
You know
me,
what I'm saying?
when it comes down, and I don't disagree with anything you said with regard to the submissive, but let's really tackle that. Submissive to the man who's doing everything that he's supposed to. That's awesome. But then it comes that dark cloud. Not everybody's situation is going to be top notch all the time. Can you still maintain that level of being submissive when he's in his dark space? You see what I'm saying? Because like you said, a good man, that's still a good man that's not in his normal space.
Which goes-
Unemployment happens.
That's right. Which goes back to the other topic that we talked about, the difference between being submissive and being cooperative.
Yeah. So
Right.
my thing is, females gotta stop
Well,
saying.
uncomfortable with that word.
Females
is
gotta
submissive.
stop saying.
Okay, hold on.
Why
Hold on.
is that?
No, I'm gonna say that.
Because I feel
Let him get this out.
Females gotta stop saying a real man rather than a good man to them. Like, I mean, or a real man to them, or saying a real man, leaving it at that in general. Because you can't define what a real man is in general. You can define what a man is, what you want your man to be.
Or, and simply stated, their man.
I just think we're getting caught up on semantics because it
We
goes
are.
both ways.
But
Niggas
it's part of the
be quick to say a
conversation.
No,
real-
I'm not even worried about
It's
it.
part of the
I'm not
part of the conversation.
but I'm not even worried about that. My whole thing is I'm sticking with the submissive.
No,
like
I
when it
think
comes
what
down
you
to
we go
you're
back-
saying and going back to your comment,
But it's just
like,
vice versa.
I think you got two different
But she has
situations,
some-
right? You got niggas who are thorough and they might get caught in a dark place. You know what I'm saying? But it don't change who they are.
Right.
It changes, the productivity might not be there at the time.
Right.
But who they are is the same.
Is the same.
Then you got, and in that situation, she should understand as your woman, yo, he's a thoroughbred. We go through our ups and downs. This our damn. Now that's different, and I always tell females this, and I think I said it before. You know what I'm saying? Your most important decision is to choose the man that you have to follow. And if you choose a clown, don't be upset if you end up in a circus. You know what I'm saying? So now you can have your ups and downs and be a thorough nigga, and she know that. Yo, we gonna get through this. We gonna bounce back. I got no problem still following this nigga because shit might not be here right now, but I know he's the same nigga. Then you got niggas that just ain't that dude.
But you got females that's not that woman.
No, I agree, but we just talking about from the man point of view. You got dudes that ain't that dude.
But
so if you end up with a dude that ain't that dude and you love him and you're an official chick, in that situation, now I'm not this type of nigga, but that type of nigga might need a woman to help him maximize his potential.
Respond, then I'm gonna take it here.
Good.
No, respond. I'm gonna take it here.
Totally agree. But there's so many women that use the word submissive while things are good. That's when that chin check comes in when things go bad. Is your nose sniffing someplace else because things just ain't right? Are you still able to maintain that level of submissiveness? I don't want to be up here like my man Magic Johnson making up shit, but that level of submissive.
Not making words of it.
Submissiveness is a word.
Submissiveness. I just want to make right.
Submissivity.
So are you maintaining that level as you came into the situation with? You see what I'm saying? Because that's where that submissive means something. Like, okay, that's great, things are good, but when things go bad, are you still that person? Understanding he's going through what he's going through, but are you still able to be that person without judging, ridiculing, questioning, but knowing that he's doing what he's supposed to do to get back in that realm? That's what I mean by it's a woman
shutting him down.
No, and I get what you're saying.
So hold on.
And I think
before you respond, before you respond, I was told me after he responds, I'm gonna take it here, then I'll let you respond. So, Dr. Cal says, what about the men who women want y'all to fuck these other bitches together? She bring home new bitches.
You back on the other shit.
Yeah, that was all.
Like, that was
But
that was not
it was still a question from that though. But this one says from K Wood. It's my I read that. I ain't got my glasses on.
A real man is a man that takes care of his home and treat a woman the way that she is supposed to be treated, love on her, and make her feel secure and love. Be honest and faithful and protect her. Like that's not even a question. But we're not knocking that.
Let me start with the first line. I agree with you. A man is supposed to treat a female how she deserves to be treated. And the key word in that phrase is deserve.
Deserve.
And not every woman deserves to be treated like a queen.
You're right.
Just like every dude does not deserve to be treated like a king. So, for you to tell me you're right, a real man is supposed to treat a woman how she deserves to be treated. But everything else under that statement implies that every woman is this great woman that deserves to be treated with love, admiration, and appreciation. Some of these women deserve to be treated like the motherfucking shit I step over. Literally, like the shit I step over that be in the grass when motherfuckers don't curb their dog. A lot of these females deserve, because they say that's not politically correct anymore. A lot of these women.
Since when you been PC?
I'm trying. Listen,
you ain't trying hard enough.
But now there's a flip side of that. I understand your approach. However, why would you allow that into your space? Because we're at the point where it's not the fact that these women deserve to be treated or like the shit you step over. Why would I allow that shit in my home?
No, you're right. And maybe that's an over exaggeration. Every woman you encounter is not supposed to be treated like their girl. And maybe not treated like shit. But every female is not this. You got females that you're cool with that you're knocking down, and that's how you should
talk. Break down submissive. Break down submissive, because I'm not sure, because they're saying cooperative. Break down submissive.
Before we even break down, we gotta stay on this. Before we even do that, I'm speaking from a space where this woman is your better half. This woman is somebody that you're sticking with through thick and thin. I'm not even talking about marriage. Hold on. Yeah. I'm talking about the ones that's there. But I'm not talking about a random, because I'm not looking for a random to be submissive. I'm looking for a random to be what she is, a random.
I got you on that. So I'll say this.
So that's the point.
I'll say this. You know what I'm saying? You find yourself in a situation, you go out who you love, right?
Facts.
Now, I'm not going to say this woman is the worst thing in the world, but she might not be the best thing in the world. You know what I'm saying?
It might be what you deserve. You might not deserve the best thing in the world.
And they make it,
so that speaks volumes.
I'll take that.
So break down.
Regardless of what, you're cool with this woman, you love this woman, but wherever she's at in the place and wherever you're at in the place in life, you just don't feel like she's this everything. And maybe she don't deserve to be treated. Maybe she's not putting in the work to deserve to be treated like everything.
What the fuck she gotta do?
So no, hold on. And this is the problem. Hold up. Wait.
Because I said she don't deserve it, don't mean that I'm expecting extra shit.
But I agree. Not all women deserve to be treated that way.
This goes for men too. I'm just saying. So let me just say your counterpart in the relationship.
Can I say that I'm a little? It's hard for me anytime a woman puts stipulation around manhood.
Exactly.
Because when you've never been a man, never had the expectations that are put on a man, never walked in a man's shoes.
You can't raise him.
Like I wouldn't do that to a woman. I don't know what it means to be. I don't know what that means.
I was raised by my father and my mother. Okay. So my father always told me this is how a man should treat his woman. Okay?
Yeah.
So from my perspective, in my eyes, this is how a man should be to his woman, his wife, the person that he's married to or in a relationship with. So it's not the fact that I should know how a man should be. It's from what I was taught a man should be. To me,
I feel that. It's a lot of women that weren't raised like you though.
For my mom.
But that's also not teaching you how to be a woman from a man's perspective.
My mom's telling me how to be a woman.
So my mother always taught me treat a woman how I would want her to be treated.
Absolutely.
Right? So like I never treated a woman any other than that.
Okay,
You understand?
I didn't take that from you.
A woman. You see what I'm saying?
I get that part.
And so there's a difference. There's a play in words here. Because,
it a play in words?
Because a lot of females think they're women when they're just
yelling,
bitches.
son? Calm
Oh, my
down,
bad.
son.
Yeah, I am yelling.
You got some bitterness to you.
No, I don't.
I got one question. Since you keep on saying women. Hold on. Since you keep on saying women, and he suggested that as a play on words, so he intentionally is saying the word woman because he's about to get to a point between the difference between women and whatever else he got going on. My question to you is,
Can I finish what I'm saying?
what were you treating the ladies like before they were the age of women?
Honestly, I treat everybody with respect.
But was womanhood an age
No,
thing, or was
honestly,
it
no. Honestly,
where they carried themselves?
I treat it as that's how you carry yourself. But honestly, I treated everybody.
No, I'm talking about like 6,
I treated-
7, 8.
Oh,
I'm talking about a kid. Like, that's what I said. When you were 12 years old, what was you doing? Running around because they wasn't women yet?
I wasn't. That's a different story.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
I wasn't in the realm then, but honestly, listen. At the point where I was doing my thing, you know what I mean, I treated females with respect. Now I mean, now how they treated themselves is how I acted accordingly. You see what I'm saying? So basically, how you treated yourself is how I treated you.
All right, for me, like that's mad deep. But for me, it was on some more. I opened doors. I opened doors. For the women, it's just that simple. Getting in and out the car, but I didn't care about any of that. As long as you showed up at the appropriate time for me to sling cock, I really didn't care. Like I'm just keeping it 1,000.
And on
Like,
that
yo.
look, and that comment, what do we have going
Next
on
topic.
Tag factuals, big.
I'm just saying.
Okay, cool. No, we ain't gonna run it up. We gonna talk about the champ.
Are we shutting it down or we keep
Nah, we keep it moving.
Well, we can talk about the champ.
This
then.
is the fun.
Yeah.
I like Kate. Come on the show next week, Kate.
Let's get out of here at
What is that?
Come on, show. Come on, man.
10 minutes.
9 minutes. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Alright, so boom. I mean, this is another topic we touched on before we got on air. Talking about your man. For those that follow boxing, that is.
Yes.
Deontaye Wilder is talking mad
Current
smack.
champ.
Talking about he would have took down Iron Mike when he was in his prime, which just sounds so ridiculous to me personally. But
Mike might knock that nigga out now, son. Real talk.
I'm gonna get dropped if he stepped in the ring.
I ain't talking about stepping in the ring. I'm talking about knocking that nigga out. I'm talking about walking
All right,
on that
that's
nigga.
I give him like that. I give him like that.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead, Mr.
Say
Dinero.
yes. Come next week.
I mean, I said what I had to say. B. Iron Mike in his prime was a bad motherfucker.
He was a bad motherfucker.
Wasn't too many stepping into that.
Hold on. The topic right now is, if in case y'all didn't hear, there's a dude named Deontaye Wilder. He's the current heavyweight champion. He has been knocking niggas out. He's a big dude, tall, big as shit, knocking niggas out. But ain't nobody in the heavyweight class right now.
Right.
Saying that he can knock out Mike Tyson in his prime.
There is the boy Anthony Joshua.
And they're gonna fight. And that
I
was
think
my
Joshua got his number.
and that was my point to the champ. And I love the champ. But just like he said, there was nobody in the heavyweight division when the champ first came.
Which, who, Mike? Or
Yeah, Mike. The best fight niggas could find was Trevor Burbick.
I ain't got nothing.
It was
Like,
Best they could find.
nigga,
What other
everybody
fight
Mike
niggas
Tyson
got?
fought had a belt.
what up? Sam, we talking about everybody that these dudes are beating are #1 contenders and they got belts. But they won't, in 20 years, you won't even remember that they boxed.
Nowadays-
and if you go through Mike Tyson's catalog, it's the same shit.
Put like this. No, the difference is the people that Mike Tyson fought had belts.
So these dudes took the belt from somebody.
Nowadays, you can pick and choose your fights. Mike Tyson was like, yo,
So how
back in
do
them
these
days,
dudes get the
like,
belts?
number
They ain't
one
fight for the
contender.
belts?
Huh?
They ain't fight for the belts?
Yeah, but they wasn't like, nah, give me the.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When they took their belts, they had to fight a nigga with the belt. It's only 3 belts.
Yeah.
Somebody,
Both. But
Deontay
and you're
Wilder-
a boxing aficionado, Sonny Moon. Why don't you chime in on this topic? Iron Mike didn't fight anybody significant in his career
Oh, he did.
besides Michael Spinks.
He didn't even look insignificant.
Exactly.
Who?
It was significant.
Oh,
Break it down. Break it down.
He put his drink
Break it
down.
Break it down.
No, I mean, you could go through it, right? So, and I'm just trying to think of the names. So, all right, so we know about Sphinx, we know about Green, we know about Trevor Burbick, we know about freaking Frank Bruno, who was a fucking beast before he knocked him down, and he freaking fell down and got back up and fell again fucking times. What's my man named Sheldon Mitchell? He whooped his ass. And that was when we was in high school. So I mean, yo,
But Sheldon Mitchell, he's like a top-notch nigga.
He was undefeated.
Like
undefeated.
I mean, so what? Like when we look back, my point is.
More so than anybody you could say now is getting it in at the heavyweight.
Why you say that?
Because
that is so true.
So who has Vladimir Klitschko beat in the last 5 years?
Exactly.
The same thing. It's the same way. If you look at their careers, these are up and coming niggas who might be undefeated when he knocked them out, and then you never hear from him again.
No.
This is what I'm saying. These niggas that you mentioned, like with Mitch Green.
I'm gonna ask you this.
Deontay Wilder.
Sometimes you gotta do comparisons, right? Would Deontay Wilder beat Lennox Lewis in his prime? No.
No.
Would he beat Riddick Bowe in his prime?
I can't say that.
Would he beat
I cannot say that.
Wait.
Riddick Bowe, I can't say.
Riddick Bowe was nice.
Yeah, I can't say.
Would he beat Holyfield in his prime?
Okay,
I
probably
can't
not.
say that
Because
because
when
he
he
had
beat
the same
Buster Douglas
advantages.
that night, Buster Douglas with Mike Tyson.
Listen, he had the same advantages. He had the same advantages, and it'll be the same fight plan. And I think he probably is stronger than what's the name. And he gave Evander fits. They had 3 great fights. So I can't say that he wouldn't have gave Evander fits just like Riddick Bowe. Do I think Riddick Bowe is so much greater? I mean, Riddick Bowe had his wars with Evander Holyfield, and then who else?
White boy.
You know what I'm saying? So 9 times out of 10, you got 1 or 2 motherfuckers in the mix.
Sugar Ray did not
Except for a motherfucker like
time, but he still fought his
Floyd. Like, to me, that's why I don't like Roy Jones. Because I think if you go through his catalog, there aren't too many ESPN classic fights.
He had enough, though. He had enough.
a lot.
Who?
Shane.
He beat Bernard Hop with one hand. And Bernard
James
James Toney. Yeah, James Toney. A young James Toney, too. Like, a vicious James Toney. Before he moved up to middle heavyweight.
Yo, Roy Jones kept on jumping in classes. There was a lot of motherfuckers getting it in around that time, and he kept on bouncing from weight. Like De La Hoya.
Yo, the priest don't bring his name up.
He fought everybody.
De La Hoya fought everybody.
He fought everybody.
He goes to a lot of them.
It don't matter.
I would take whips his ass.
He got in the ring with them.
I gotta
Roy Jones did not get in the ring with them. And all these dudes was around with Roy Jones' time.
Same with Cotto. Cotto lost. Cotto fought.
I don't care if you win or lose. You get in that ring and you go all out, I respect that more than somebody who goes undefeated fucking and not fights nobody.
But if you want to take this back to the original topic, Tyson fought everybody that was available. Deontay Wilder was willing. Tyson no. He fought everybody else when he had a chance, but Anthony Joshua took it to Klitschko, B. He put him on his back. So what you saying?
That is true.
He fought everybody else number 1.
Yo, can you name anybody Deontay Wilder's fought?
No.
Who he won the belt from? I don't even.
Nigga, the last thing that he ran up on this fucking punch nigga in the temple, he just dove out the ring, son. It was a fucking bum fight, yo. Come on, man. Tyson fought everybody with a belt.
Yo, let me say this, yo.
Don't taking this.
Yo, do not discount the Ward Gotti factor, right? And by that, what I'm saying is, you remember Mickey Ward and Arturo Gotti got in some wars because they were both C-class fighters fighting one another, and it looked amazing. Yeah. And then when it came time for him to fight Floyd was like, yo, he's a C-class fighter. I'm telling you, he's not on my level. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna be easy. And they were like, oh, this thug, he's so cocky, so arrogant. Then he got in there with Floyd and it was fucking domestic assault.
Yes.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And it's because you have bum niggas fighting bum niggas and it looks crazy. They look great. They look stand out. And then when they get in the ring with a real nigga, next thing you know,
remember the fight?
Deontay Wilder. Here's the thing.
And I feel the same way.
Hold on.
But I don't feel that way about De La Hoya. And I don't feel that way about Floyd.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying? I don't feel that way about
That's what I'm saying. Remember the fight Tyson got in the ring against the number 1 fight in the world. He's swinging at Tyson crazy. Tyson was dipping like boom, 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 boom. He just dipping under shit like, you can't hit me. He did that shit for a minute. He just knocked the nigga out like, yo, come on now. Like he said, bunch of C-class fighters holding the belts. Tyson like, yo, y'all niggas ain't shit.
Which is my point. You just made my point.
So Deontaye
He just
Wilder,
walked right
Deontaye
into
Wilder,
my point.
Okay, so no.
He said Tyson fought a bunch of C-class fighters and he took the belt.
So who the
And
fuck did Deontay Wilder fight?
But no, my point was this whole conversation started. Hold on. This whole conversation started because I said Deontay Wilder might not respect Mike Tyson's opponents. So he might feel like. Hold on. Do I think Deontay Wilder thinks that he's better than anybody Mike Tyson fought in his past? Do I think he thinks he's better than Riddick Bowe?
The question is,
hold on.
real,
Do I think he thinks he's better than Riddick Bowe? Yes. Do I think he thinks he's better than Mitch Green?
But this is my real question. Before
you know what I'm saying?
Wrap this up.
Because
next topic.
This is the real thing. This is my real question though for this. Is boxing dead?
Yes.
Like, man, young niggas ain't talking about boxing. Young niggas talking about MMA. Niggas around like 40 years on the tables of a certain age, son. Is boxing dead?
Yes. That's why UFC exists.
That's why Deontay Wilder's champ. Nigga.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because you get a nigga that size now, he not going to box, he going to mixed martial arts.
Yes.
He ain't going to, you know what I'm saying? You get a nigga that size now. You know what I mean? He not boxing. It's I don't know.
I watched nigga throw punch against that last nigga that fucking was talking shit in the fucking pre-shit, and he knocked him out. He rambled and knocked him out. Them nigga shit is sloppy, son. I'm like, yo, you don't throw punches like that.
Yo, I'm just gonna name a few names. Okay, so Sheldon, Frank Bruno, Buster Mathis, Razor Ruddock.
I forgot about him.
That dude was beasting.
I forgot about him.
Buster Douglas.
It's not a C-class fighter.
Tony Tubbs, Larry Holmes.
Larry Holmes. So let me ask you this. If you're Wilder, hold up. My question to you. If you're Deontay Wilder, does anybody on that list make you feel like, oh, he fought a nigga better than me?
Larry Holmes?
You should if
at the end of his career.
If you know.
Washed up. That was like when Bernard got beat. You know what I'm saying? Do you think Deontay Wilder think he's not better than all those niggas he just named?
If you know boxing, you should.
Trevor Burbick?
If you know boxing.
Trevor Burbick? Deontay Wilder think he's better than Trevor Burbick?
So he doesn't beat anyone to think he's better than fucking.
But who does he think that Trevor? He might not be Trevor Burbick.
You can't speculate what he thinks and who.
Well, he basically told you. He said I would give Mike Tyson to work in his prime.
On some equal opportunity shit, Klitschko would have won both of them Tyson and this nigga in his prime. Sorry.
You're wild.
Sorry. Styles don't lie, son.
I think Lennox Lewis would have gave Tyson the business in his prime.
Well, his chin was sus.
No.
But I don't think he would have ever got to.
His chin was sus. That was the only thing.
Why wouldn't he?
Nigga, because Tyson was kind of touching him in the fight they fought.
Sure.
So Tyson in his prime. So Tyson in his prime would have fought. Yeah, the second fight.
Nigga,
the second fight.
Holyfield in his prime worked Tyson. Lennox Lewis in his prime would have worked Tyson.
Yes, son.
Yo, you gotta remember, Lennox Lewis had a jab.
These niggas were skilled boxers.
Yes,
but
that's what gave Mike Tyson
prime. Mike Tyson in his prime. But Mike Tyson in his prime. Mike Tyson in his prime had the meanest side.
Lennox Lewis had that jab, son. He knew how to use it.
Any big nigga with a jab. That's how what's the name? Riddick Bowe. Buster Douglas end up coming back and tapping Tyson.
Wrap it up.
The most explosive knockout I've seen at heavyweight.
Thanks everybody for joining us tonight.
Was fucking.
I am wrapping it up. That was the last topic for the night.
Wrap it up.
Rockman.
Wrap it up, B.
Thank you.
Wrap it up, B.
You know what, goddammit? Shit. Then you do it.
Now, take us out of here, man.
Thank you everybody for joining us tonight on #Factuals. Tune in next week, next
Yeah, see
Thursday
you,
for
man.
more fuckery and more bullshit topics coming your
Always.
way.
Peace.
West side.